Tonight, under the lights in Warrenton, it's a clash of the Warriors. Warrenton versus Winfield in a high school volleyball matchup steeped in rivalry and redemption. Welcome to the Warrenton Sports Network's presentation of Missouri's high school volleyball. I'm Keith Brown, and we're set for a compelling conference showdown. Warrenton enters tonight's contest hungry for a breakthrough. At 2-7 overall and 0-2 in conference play, the Warriors are looking to snap a 7-game skid and reignite their season. Across the net, Winfield arrives with momentum and history on their side, boasting a 7-4 record, 2-1 in conference, and winners of 6 straight in this head-to-head series. In fact, Winfield leads the all-time matchup 23-12 and has taken 3 of the last 5 overall. But records don't tell the whole story. Rivalry games have a way of rewriting expectations. Can Warrenton rise to the momentum and flip the script? Or will Winfield continue their dominance and tighten their grip on the conference race? We've got the energy, the stakes, and the storyline. So settle in. The tail of the tape, national anthem, and first serve are just moments away, and it's time for high school volleyball on the Warrenton Sports Network. On the field, it's all about strategy, precision, and execution. Off the field, the same rules apply. At Servant Heating and Air Conditioning, we bring our A game to every home and business with custom solutions, expert installs, and a reputation for getting it right the first time. We're your home field advantage for year-round comfort. Trusted across Warren County, we've got you covered, home, business, or new construction. Servant Heating and Air Conditioning, where comfort wins every time. Well, if you missed the JV game a little earlier, you missed a doozy of a match. Warrenton won the first game. Second game went to Winfield. And the third game went more than just the distance. It went to sudden death, where the winner had to win by 2, and Winfield pulled it out, winning 28-26. It was quite the volleyball battle here for the JV game. Looking at the tail of the tape for the varsity game, the Winfield Warriors are coached by McKenna Meyer. And, of course, the Warrenton Warriors are coached by Kayla Nelson. Looking at the top offensive players for Winfield, they've got Marley Karsten, who leads the team in kills, and their leading assist giver is Aubrey Schott. For the Warrenton Warriors, their leading kill is Kaylin Henke, and their leading assist goes to Lila Bartley. Top defensive players for Winfield, Adeline Kassinger is one of the top diggers in the St. Louis metro area. And one of their leading blockers is Hannah Schmidt. For Warrenton, Maya Bays is one of their best diggers, and one of their best blockers is Emma Klaus. Looking at the servers to watch for this game, Winfield, Amelia Conrad has a serving percentage of 88%, and Warrenton's Abby Cackley has a serving percentage of 87%. We're about 5 minutes away from the start of the action. We'll be back in just a few. All right, we're all set to begin here at Warrenton High School, the Battle of the Warriors. Aubrey Schott will serve first for the Winfield Warriors. Duncan with the spike, dug by Winfield. Free ball for Winfield. Amelia Conrad with the spike to give Winfield the point. Aubrey Schott with the set. Winfield takes early lead, 1-0 here at Warrenton. Game one of this GAC North battle. Got a little repair work going on the court here. Got timeout. Aubrey Schott, the sophomore, will be serving for Winfield when we get the repair work done on the court, and it looks like we are ready for that right now. Meredith Donovan is the senior libero for Warrenton. She digs that. Free ball for Winfield. Dug by Warrenton. 10-foot line. Attempt is no good. Point Winfield, excuse me. On a 2-0 run here early in game one. Shot serves, a hard one. Warrenton handles it. Free ball for Winfield. Spike attempt goes off the block and falls. I thought that was the freshman Hannah Schmidt with the kill for Winfield. The shot serve goes into the net. Point Warrenton, and they'll get their first chance to serve tonight. Lila Bartley will do the serving duties for the Warrenton Warriors. Off the block, Amelia Conrad, another freshman for Winfield, hits it off the Warrenton block, getting the point for Winfield. Chloe Canoyer, the sophomore, serves next for Winfield. Warrenton has a tough time handling the pass and the serve. Winfield jumps out to a 5-1 lead here in game number 1. Hankey with the dig. Klaus with the rollover shot. Outside hit for Winfield, dug by Warrenton. Longest rally of the game so far. Both teams going back and forth. Conrad hits it out for Winfield. Kaylin Hankey, the senior, will serve next for Warrenton. Warrenton gets it over. Winfield gets it over with the dink. Amelia Conrad, the freshman, dinks it over, gets the point for Winfield. Adeline Kassinger, the senior, will serve next for Winfield. Off the block. Winfield controls it. Outside hit. Spike dug by Warrenton. Outside hit for Warrenton, a rollover. Winfield off the block of Warrenton. Zoe Duncan with the set. Outside off the block. Dug by Warrenton. Duncan tries to put it away. It looks like she may have caught the net. 7-2 lead now for Winfield. Off the net. Warrenton handles it, gets it over. And they get the point on the net ball by Winfield. Zoe Duncan serves it for Warrenton. Nice serve, finds the donut in the hole. Winfield tried to get it, but ace for Zoe Duncan. That one goes out astray. 8-4 now, the lead for Winfield. We had a little problem with the scoreboard a second ago. Freshman Winfield, Amelia Conrad serving now. She sends it long. Checking in for Warrenton is going to be Grace Rudiger. Serving for Warrenton, Abby Cackley. She serves a bullet. Winfield has a hard time handling it. Gives a free ball for Warrenton. Rudiger into Miller. Her spike is good. Warrenton's edging their way back into this. 8-6 the score now in favor of Winfield. Cackley serving from the left side of the service line. She sends it deep, And it's in. Finds the tape in the back row. Another ace for Warrenton. Cackley goes for 3 in a row here. Finds the hole again. Tried to be dug by Winfield. Another ace for Cackley. She's doing a wonderful job back there. Another tough serve. Cackley's a fire. 3 aces here. That causes the Winfield coach to call a timeout, and we'll get a quick commercial break in here. Need a roof that's built to last? Call the name Missouri Trust. Mike Brown Construction. With 25 years of experience, we deliver top-quality roofing backed by professional service and premium materials. From quick repairs to full installations, we treat every job like it's our own home. Why? Because we're not just contractors, we're your neighbors. And at Mike Brown Construction, your satisfaction is our success. So when it's time to raise the roof, raise your expectations. Call Mike Brown Construction, where quality meets integrity. So Winfield jumped out to a quick lead, and Warrenton has clawed their way back into the lead now. 9-8 here in game 1 behind the hot serving of senior Abby Cackley. Winfield's able to handle that one. Spike by Karsten. She kills that, puts it away. All tied up now here in game number 1. Substitute for the Warrenton Warriors, Maya Bays checks in. Molly Carson was doing the serving there for Winfield. Warrenton sends it deep. Point Winfield. Carson's a senior and one of the captains for Winfield. Left-hand serve, dug by Warrenton. Miller sends it over. Center spike, out. Tied up again, 10-10. Senior Macy Miller will be serving now for the Big Red. Her jump serve floats and gets in. Dug by Warrenton. Miller sends it over, free ball for Winfield. And they dink it over. That was Caden Pund with the point for Winfield. And the senior captain also gets a chance to serve. Caden Pund will serve now for Winfield. They lead 11-10. Dug by Miller. Rudiger passes it outside. Hankey spikes it. Dug by Winfield. Off the block. Warrenton has the ball. Rudiger back sets. And the kill shot goes long. Winfield's up to a 2-point lead now, 12-10. Warrenton digs it. Klaus gets it over. Rudiger sets it to the outside to Hankey this time. She dinks it over the double block. Point Warrenton. Nice pass from Rudiger to Hankey for the Big Red. Serving now for Warrenton's going to be Meredith Donovan, the senior. Cross-court spike for Winfield out there. Rudiger to Hankey again. Dug that time by Kassinger. And Chloe Canoyer hits into the Warrenton double block, and the ball finds its way down to the floor. 13-11 now. Winfield leads. Substitute for Winfield, Aubrey Schott checks back in, and she will serve. The sophomore. Her jump serve is in. Handled by Miller. Rudiger outside pass to Hankey. She dinks it again. Dink is good for another point for the Big Red. Checking back in for Warrenton, Lila Bartley. Bartley to the service line. Also back in for Warrenton, Abby Cackley. Bartley serves a floater. Winfield tries the center spike. Dug by Bartley. Duncan gets it over for Warrenton. And a back hit by Marley Karsten finds the floor. Chloe Canoyer serves now for Winfield. She goes to the left side of the service line. Her jump serves in. Quick set in the middle to Duncan, off the block. Winfield controls it. Free ball for Warrenton. Tight on the set, gets it over. I think they're going to call a lift. Yep, they call it a lift. (15-12) now, 3-point lead for Winfield. Canoyer puts a little more topspin on that one, gets it over, backs up to Hankey. She goes cross court, dug by Winfield. Outside hit for Winfield. Finds the court. That was Marley Karsten. And Warrenton's going to take a timeout as Winfield has stretched their lead to 4 points here. Champions aren't just made on the playing field or court. At the Missouri Bank, we bring that same spirit to your finances. Since 1939, the Missouri Bank has been the hometown MVP, serving Warren County and beyond with cutting-edge banking and old-school integrity. Our mission, to deliver honest service, loyal support, and a rock-solid defense of your financial future. Whether you're chasing business goals or saving for your next big win, we're here to help you score. The Missouri Bank, rooted in community, ready for tomorrow. Four-point lead here for Winfield. Game number one. They jumped out to an early lead. Warrenton came back out the lead. Now Winfield's on a run. Trying to put a stop to that run. Coach Nelson called a timeout. Bartley's kill. I'm sorry, that was Abby Ackley's kill finds the floor. Ackley's got several aces and a good kill there. Hankey serve. Her topspin serve finds the floor deep in the back row for Winfield. Hankey tried a floater, didn't get over the net. Now serving for Winfield's Adeline Kassinger, senior captain. Her floating serve handled by Warrenton. Outside, off the block, but it falls in. Marley Karsten with the block for Winfield. Back to a 4-point lead for Winfield. 18-14 here in game one. Macy Miller's kill shot dug by Winfield. Warrenton digs that shot. Warrenton in control of the ball now. Duncan gets it over. And the dink shot there by Karsten, not handled by Warrenton. 5-point lead now for Winfield, 19-14. Oh, ace there from the senior Adeline Kassinger. Largest lead of the game so far. It's 20-14, 6 points here. Winfield's finding a little separation behind the serve of Kassinger. Outside to Miller, spike is dug. Hankey gives a free ball to Warrenton. In rhythm, their spike goes out. Carson couldn't find the court there. Warrenton gets the point and the serve. Emma Klaus checks back in for the Big Red. Zoe Duncan serving now. Her jump serve handled by Winfield. Except for the set wasn't very good. They set Warrenton. And Macy Miller knew what to do with that big juicy meatball. She put it away for the Big Red. Duncan still serving for the Big Red. Her jump serve hits the net but falls over the tape. And Winfield can't handle it. Warrenton's trimmed the lead now down to 3 behind the serving of Duncan. Another jump serve. Outside hit. Can't be handled by Warrenton. Avery Lewis, sophomore, checks in for Winfield. Conrad to do the serving for the Winfield Warriors. They lead by 4. Late here in game number 1. Klaus tries to put it away, dug by Winfield. Warrenton gets a free ball. Klaus gets it over. Winfield gets a free ball. It was a deep one, though, from Klaus. Nice dig by Hankey, but Warrenton can't control it. Avery Lewis put that one away for the Winfield Warriors. Going to have a timeout by Warrenton. Coach Nelson calls another timeout. We'll go to a quick commercial. Before you hit the road to the big game, make sure you're driving something you love. Gas Store Chevrolet has you covered. For over 28 years, the Gas Store family has been serving Warren, Lincoln, Montgomery, and St. Charles County with honest deals and hometown service. We're not just another dealership. We are the Gas Stores. And the Gas Stores are here full-time, working directly with you on sales, service, and body shop needs. No gimmicks, no hidden fees, just fair prices and a relaxed, friendly environment. From Truesdale to Wentzville, folks drive for the Gas Store experience. Shop online, swing by for a test drive, and see we are built for all seasons, winter, spring, summer, and fall. Gas Store Chevrolet, where relationships matter and the customer always wins. Gas Store Chevrolet, driven by family, trusted by yours. Tough surf there from Conrad, handled by Warrenton. Roll shot there by Cackley. Warrenton digs 2 spikes, but they can't control the pass. Good effort there by Warrenton's Lila Bartley to chase after that, but just a tough one to handle. 23-17 now, Winfield, 2 points away from taking game 1. Hankey handles the serve. Back set. Cackley with the spike. Dug by Winfield. This time they try Miller on the outside hit. Dug by Winfield. Off the block. We're going to call a lift, it looks like. Point Warrenton. Grace Rudiger checks back in for the Big Red. Abby Cackley to serve for Warrenton, trailing by 5. She got him back into the game earlier. Let's see if she can't do it again. Winfield goes to their big hitter, Marley Carson, and she nails it down the line. And she gets the serve as well for Winfield. They've got game point here in the first game. Maya Bays checks in for the Big Red. Hankey handles the serve. Rudiger passes outside to Miller. Her kill shot goes deep, and Winfield's going to take game number 1 here. Looking for your dream home or the perfect rental? Discover it with Hunter's Sake Investments. From charming townhomes to spacious single-family homes, we offer quality living in Warrenton and Montgomery County. Need commercial space? We've got retail and warehouse options in Jonesburg, plus the Jonesburg Party Center. Ideal for showers, graduations, and more. Family-owned, locally rooted, and built on trust. We treat your home like our own. Call Hunter's Sake Investments today, and let's build your future together. Hunter's Sake Investments, where Missouri finds home. So the first game goes to Winfield, 18-25, behind the outside hitting of Marley Karsten. The senior led the way for Winfield. Warrenton looks to get back into it here in game number 2. And Lila Bartley is going to try to get the Big Red going here. Got off to a little slow start in game number 1. See if Warrenton can't get a better start in this game, too. Her jump serve with the topspin, handled by Winfield. Center spike, dug by Bartley. Outside to Hankey, her roll shot almost gets down, dug by Winfield. Back set. Nice kill by Cackley, blocked by Hankey, and Warrenton's on the board first. Kaylin Hankey gets the point for the Big Red of the block at the net. Bartley gives him a floater. Winfield gives it right back to the Big Red. Backs that to Cackley. A 10-foot shot there by Karsten. Finds the court for Winfield. Aubrey Schott will do the serving duties first for Winfield. Schott gets it over and a roll shot. Handled by Warrenton. Hankey off the double block. Warrenton takes a 2-1 lead. And Hankey gets the reward of getting the serve here as well. Dug by Karsten. Free ball for Warrenton. Bartley set was put away by Cackley. Dug by Warrenton. But the ball finds a hole anyhow. Winfield with the serve now. First serve. Tough serve there. Sophomore Colby Canoyer with the tough serve there. Had a little knuckleball action on that one. Top spin serve handled by Hankey. Outside to Duncan off the top of the net and goes long. Winfield still serving. 4-2, their biggest lead here, game number 2. Outside to Miller. A little topspin hit there. Hankey digs it for Warrenton. Free ball for Winfield. Then went to Amelia Conrad. And Duncan tries to put it away for Warrenton, but the ball just sails long. 5-2. Winfield lead. Canoyer's ready to serve for Winfield. Outside to Miller. Dug by Winfield. They go to their big hitter, Carson, handled by Warrenton. Center to Duncan. She's unable to get it over. Winfield has a 6-2 lead here in game number 2. And Coach Nelson's going to call a timeout for the Big Red. On game day, it's all about teamwork, trust, and heart. At Main Street Real Estate, we bring that same spirit to every home journey. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring your options, our hometown team is with you every step of the way. We believe that real estate isn't just a transaction, it's a life-changing experience. That's why we stay in constant communication, deliver expert guidance, and work relentlessly to help you reach your goals. Main Street Real Estate, your home team from game day to closing day, proudly supporting Warrenton athletics and our community. Winfield's on a 4-0 run here. It was tied up 2-2 in game 2. Hot serving of Chloe Canoyer leading the way for Winfield. Coach Nelson just called a timeout. Big Red trying to get back into this one. Outside to Duncan. And Karsten puts another one away for Winfield. She picking up right where she left off in game number 1. Another tough serve from Canoyer. Warrenton gets it over, back to Duncan. Her ball sails long. Substitute for Warrenton, junior Esme Heiker checks in. Another tough serve. Warrenton handles it. Outside the Miller, her kill attempt goes into the net. 7-0 run now for Winfield. Kenoyer with a side spin, handled by Miller. Back to Miller on the set. And what a great spike by Miller, but dug there by Kenoyer. Warrenton goes back to Miller. Her dink is blocked by Karsten. 8 consecutive straight points here for Winfield. They've got a 10-2 lead here in game number 2. Yankee passes it outside to Heiker. Amelia Conrad's shot, dug by Warrenton. They go back to Cackley, and she hits it off the block and falls in for Warrenton to stop the run from Winfield. Checking in for Warrenton is Emma Klaus. Zoe Duncan will be doing the serving for the Big Red. Seems to be some discrepancy on what the score, whether it's correct or not. Referees over at the scorer's table checking the book. And it looks like the score's okay and the rotation's okay. We're going to start playing. Duncan to serve for Warrenton. She hits a hard jump serve, but sails just a little bit long. Meredith Donovan checking in for the Big Red now. Freshman Hannah Schmidt serving for Winfield. Miller tries to put it away, dug by Winfield, outside to Carson. She's got another one. (12-3) lead here for Winfield in game number 2. They took game number 1, 25-18. Floater serve. Outside pass. Conrad's spike dug by Hankey. She gets a back row hit, and it goes into the net. Point Winfield, 13-3 now. Hankey with a dig. They pass it to Klaus. She's blocked. They go back to Karsten. And she hits it off the block. She is definitely the go-to person for the Winfield Warriors. Schmidt throws a floater, and it sails just a little long. Check again for Warrenton, Grace Rudiger. Cackley to serve for the Big Red. She serves a tough floating knuckleball. Winfield able to handle it and get it over and gets the point. Into the game for the Big Red, Maya Bays. For Winfield, Josie Kirkemeyer checks in. Amelia Conrad will do the serving. Tough serve handled there by Bays. Rudiger gets it over. They try a back set. Warrenton handles it. Rudiger dinks it over and gets the point as Winfield can't handle it. Macy Miller going to serve now for the Big Red. They trail by 10 in game 2. Her jump serve goes deep, handled by Winfield. They go center set, and Caden Pun puts it away for Winfield. Marley Carson would serve for Winfield. Checking in for Winfield is Chloe Canoyer. Winfield leads by 11 in game 2. Carson's left-handed serve, handled by Mason Miller. They go back row to Bays, and her shot just sails long. Warrenton handles a tough serve, but just hits it out of bounds on the side. 18-5 lead here in game number 2. Carson moves to the other side of the service line now. She's been in the middle left. Now she's on the right-hand side. She serves a floater cross court. Miller handles it. They go center to Klaus. Winfield sets Canoyer. She hits it off the block. Free ball for Winfield. And dug by Warrenton and put away by Klaus. The sophomore finds a hole in the floor. Zoe Duncan checks back in. Serving for the Big Red, Meredith Donovan. They go back to Karsten. A back row spike off the hands of Warrenton. Karsten still carrying the hot hand for Winfield. Hannah Schmidt checks back in, the freshman for Winfield. Edwin Kessinger set to serve it up for Winfield. Dug by Bays, close to the tight to the net. Rudiger out jousts them for the point. Warrenton. Wait a minute. I think they're going to call Warrenton into the net. Kind of a late whistle there from the floor official. 20-6 now for Winfield. Dug by Bays. Rudiger sets. Hankey tries to put it away. Nice dig there from Kassinger. And Winfield's kill attempt goes long. Bartley checks back in for the Big Red. She's going to serve. And that ball sails into the net. Aubrey Schott checks in for Winfield. Abby Cackley in for Warrenton. Shot serve handled by Warrenton. Free ball for Winfield now. They go outside to Conrad, dug by Warrenton. Hankey tries a roll shot. Handled by Winfield. They go cross court. And looks like Cackley just stepped over the tape under the net. Point Winfield. Sophomore shot now serving for Winfield. Up by 15 late in the game, too. Hankey gets it over for Warrenton. They're going to go outside to Conrad, dug by Warrenton. Hankey now with the kill shot. Dug by Kassinger. She's a digger for sure. Conrad blocks that, and Bartley tries to save it, but the ball goes sailing out of bounds into the stands. 23-7 now for Winfield. Hankey goes cross court, and the ball finds a 4. That stops the Winfield run. Hankey wins the serve, too, for Warrenton. Kassinger with a dig. Back set. A little dink. Duncan gets it outside to Ackley. Winfield kill shot by Amelia Conrad, freshman. Headed off the net, but the ball found the floor. Winfield's got game point here in game number 2. They lead 24-8. Donovan handles the serve. They go outside to Miller. She goes off the block. Center to Duncan. She finds the court. Then McClouse checks in for Warrenton. Duncan to serve. Dug by Kassinger. Outside to Karsten. Dug by Hankey for the big red. They go back row set. Hankey's dug by Kassinger. They go to Karsten. Her cross-court kill finds the court and seals game number 2, 25-9. On the field, it's all about strategy, precision, and execution. Off the field, same rules apply. At Servant Heating and Air Conditioning, we bring our A game to every home and business with custom solutions, expert installs, and a reputation for getting it right the first time. We're your home field advantage for year-round comfort. Trusted across Warren County, we've got you covered, home, business, or new construction. Servant Heating and Air Conditioning, where comfort wins every time. Proud to serve the fans of Warrenton Athletics. So game number 2 taken by the Winfield Warriors. They got off to a hot start behind the serving of sophomore Chloe Canoyer. She served 8 straight, and Winfield never really looked back. Warrenton got out to an early 2-0 lead. And then Winfield clawed its way up, got it back to a 2-2 tie, And then eventually, behind Canoyer serving, they jumped out to a 10-2 lead and just kept on going. Need a roof that's built to last? Call the name Missouri Trust, Mike Brown Construction. With 25 years of experience, we deliver top-quality roofing backed by professional service and premium materials. From quick repairs to full installations, we treat every job like it's our own home. Why? Because we're not just contractors, we are your neighbors. And at Mike Brown Construction, your satisfaction is our success. So when it's time to raise the roof, raise your expectations. Call Mike Brown Construction, where quality meets integrity. Champions aren't just made on the playing field or court. At the Missouri Bank, we bring that same spirit to your finances. Since 1939, the Missouri Bank has been the hometown MVP, serving Warren County and beyond with cutting-edge banking and old-school integrity. Our mission, to deliver honest service, loyal support, and a rock-solid defense of your financial future. Whether you're chasing business goals or saving for your next big win, we're here to help you score. The Missouri Bank, rooted in community, ready for tomorrow. The Warrenton Sports Network reminds you that at Gas Store Chevrolet, there are no gimmicks, no pressure, just fair prices and friendly faces. That's the Gas Store way every day. Stop by Gas Store Chevrolet, driven by family, trusted by yours. All right, here we are, start of game number 3. Warrenton looks to get back into this. Aubrey Schott serves first for Winfield. Hankey digs that serve outside. Cackley hits it off the block. Winfield controls. They go outside to Conrad. Back to Miller. And Miller's, what a great dig there by Winfield's Aubrey Schott. Center to Duncan. Kassinger outside hit. Warrenton dinks it over. Dug by Conrad. Back to Karsten. He tries a roll shot. No good. It sails long. Warrenton takes their early lead, 1-0 here. Game number 3. Bartley to serve for the Big Red. Handled by Kassinger. Shot. I'm sorry, Knoyer finds the court for Winfield. A little roll shot. And she gets the serve as well. She had an 8-0 run in game number 2 serving. See if the Big Red can put a stop to that. Hankey digs her shot. They go outside to Miller. Off the block. Goes back over to Warrenton side. Miller does a roll. Handled by. They go to Karsten. Her kill shot is dug. But Warrenton can't handle the pass. 2-1 now lead for Winfield. Donovan tries to dig it. Warrenton still having problems with Knoyer's serve here. Sophomore Emma Klaus going to check in. No, I'm sorry. Emma Klaus is subbing out. And it looks like Warrenton's brought in Claire Goldsmith. Did a great job passing in the JV game. She's getting some varsity time here in game 3. Free ball for Winfield. They go outside of Karsten. Her left-handed spike dug by Warrenton. Back to Winfield. Kassinger goes to Karsten. Tin tight. She couldn't get to it. Point for Warrenton. They're able to stop Karsten that time. Cackley to serve for the Big Red. Cassinger digs. They go outside to Carson. Her left-handed kill goes off the Warrenton block and out of bounds. Adeline Cassinger to serve for Winfield. They lead by 2, 4-2 here in game 3. Miller tries to put it away. Winfield having trouble with it. Free ball for Warrenton. Duncan back set to Miller. It goes off the dig. Nice kill there from senior Macy Miller. Emma Klaus now checks in. Now goes Goldsmith. Duncan to serve for the Big Red. They go center to Carson, dug by Bays. Back set to Miller. She gets it over, dug by Cassinger. Carson off the block. And she's got another point for Winfield. Just a little dink off the block there from Marley Karsten. Avery Lewis checks in now for Winfield. Henke over the block, finds the floor. 4-5. Got a tight one here early in game number 3. Grace Rudiger checks in for the Big Red. Macy Miller to serve for Warrenton. Her jump serve, dug by Cassinger. They go back to Carson. Her spike goes down the line and in. Chloe Canoyer checks back in. Carson to serve now for Winfield. Left-handed jump serve. Over by Rudiger. Tried to be dug by Cassinger, but she can't handle it. Point Warrenton. 5-6, game 3. Henke to serve. Cackley back in for the Big Red. Rudiger tries to find a hole deep. Handled by Winfield. They go outside the Canoyer. Blocked by Warrenton. This time they go back to Carson. She does a floater. Mason Miller hits her from the back. Dug by Winfield. They go outside the Canoyer again. Handled by Donovan. And Cackley finds the floor. Good job by Warrenton being in system there and getting the point. We're all tied up 6-6. Henke, another tough serve. Carson handles it, though. They go outside to Lewis, and that is blocked by the Big Red. Emma Klaus with the block. Warrenton leads 7-6 deep, handled by Carson. Rudiger sets the Klaus off the block. Winfield handles it. Back set. Rudiger is able to handle it. Warrenton free ball for Winfield. They go center to Pund. Cackley tries to put it away for the Big Red. Free ball for Warrenton. Rudiger gives it to Klaus and into the net. That ties it up 7-7 in game 3. Caden Pund to serve for Winfield. Hannah Schmidt checks in for Winfield. Pun serves. Handled by Warrenton. Free ball for Winfield. They go outside. Cross court. Handled by Miller. Back to Henke. The back row shot goes just outside. Winfield regains the lead. Rudiger goes deep, handled by Karsten. Then goes center, dug by Miller. But into the net, point Winfield. Rudiger tries to go back again. Carson's there. They're going to call somebody over the line, it looks like. Under the net, point Warrenton. They trail by 1, 8-9. Donovan to serve for the Big Red. Tough serve, handled by Karsten. She does a roll shot. Rudiger center to Duncan. She's dug. Kassinger gets it over. Free ball for Warrenton. Rudiger outside to Keckley. Unable to take advantage of that. Winfield point. Aubrey Schott checks back in for Winfield. Out goes Avery Lewis. Schott gets the serve. Winfield leads 10-8 here in game number 3. Donovan with the dig. Rudiger goes back to Hankey. Her roll shot dug by Karsten. Rudiger goes outside to Keckley. Kassinger with the dig. They go back row to Karsten. Her left-handed kill. Dug by Donovan. Rudiger gets it over on a free ball. Kassinger with the bump. They go outside to Conrad. Hankey handles it. Center to Duncan, and she kills it. Nice in-system passing there from Warrenton. Rudiger to Zoe Duncan. Then Rudiger gets the serve. They trail by 1 now, 9-10. Back set to Carson, dug by Donovan. Rudiger back sets to Miller. Kassinger goes outside, off the block. Chloe Canoyer's kill goes off Warrenton's block. Winfield's got a 2-point lead. Lila Bartley checks in for Warrenton. Miller with a dig. Back to Keckley. Off the block and out of bounds. Point Warrenton. Warrenton battling here in game number 3, keeping it close. 10-11. They trail by 1. Mallory West checks in for Winfield. Carson digs. And Carson's shot floats wide. All tied up 11-11. Carson handles the serve. They go back out to Carson on the outside. Her left-handed kill shot scores another point for Winfield. Caden Pun back in for Winfield. Into the game for Warrenton. Maya Bays. Adeline Kassinger serves for Winfield. Dug by Donovan. Warrenton has a tough time handling the pass. Point Winfield. 13-11. That's the largest lead here in game number 3 for either team. It's been a tight one in game 3. Hankey with the dig. Center to Miller. Her kill shot floats long. Donovan digs outside to Hankey. She tries to go deep. Handled by Schott. Carson goes cross court. Handled by Miller. Hankey tries the outside hit. Off the block. Handled by Winfield. Carson's shot is blocked by Duncan. That stops the Winfield run. Duncan gets the serve. Klaus checks in for Warrenton. Carson with the dig. They go outside the pun. She hits it off the block and goes out of bounds. Warrenton showing up big at the net here lately. A couple blocks. That one by Macy Miller. 1 point game here. Game 3. Duncan serve handled by Winfield. They go outside, send it deep, and finds the hole. That was Aubrey Schott who found the hole. She's checking out. Avery Lewis checks in. Conrad serves for Winfield. Her jump serves. Tough one to handle. Goes off Warrenton. 16-13 lead now for Winfield. Duncan checks in now. Conrad, the freshman, serving for Winfield. Sends it to the back row. Bays handles it. They go back set to Miller, and her kill shot goes into the net. 17-13 lead now for Winfield. Looks like we got a timeout here. This is the largest lead in Game 3 for Winfield. Whether you're scoring points on the volleyball court or scoring for the perfect home, Hunter's Sake Investments is your MVP. From new builds to cozy rentals, we've got winning properties across Warrenton and Montgomery County. Need commercial space? We've got retail warehouse and even the Jonesburg Party Center. Perfect for your next shower, graduation party, or post-game celebrations. Locally owned, family operated, and always playing for the home team. Hunter's Sake Investments, where Missouri finds home. Conrad still serving for Winfield. Coach Nelson just called timeout, looking for a stop here from the Big Red. Hankey handles the serve. They go center to Klaus. A little off-speed hit from Klaus finds the court. Rudiger in for the Big Red. Miller to serve. Jump serve off Carson's hand. Kassinger digs. They go center. Off the block by Klaus. Warrenton's been big here at the net, blocking several shots from Winfield to stay in game number 3. Another tough serve from Macy Miller. Free ball for Warrenton. Bays, Rudiger to Klaus in the middle. Dug by West. They go outside to Carson. Her left-handed kill shot finds the court. And Carson gets the serve duties for Winfield. Knoyer checks back in for the Warriors, Winfield Warriors. Miller handles it. Outside to Hankey. Her drop shot finds the full donut in the middle. Good in-system hitting there from the Big Red. They've trimmed the lead to 1. Cackley checks back in. Hankey to serve. Carson with the dig. They set it right back to Carson in the back row. Handled by Miller. Rudiger set. Klaus tries to put it away. Kassinger with a dig. Free ball for Warrenton. Rudiger tries to go deep off of Kassinger and Carson. And the Warrenton's tied it up 18-18 here. Hanging tough are the Big Red. No quit in Coach Nelson's team here. Hankey's jump serve dug by Kassinger. They go center, and Klaus with another block. Pun tried to put away. Klaus was there in the middle. Winfield's going to call a timeout. Warrenton's got a lead, 19-18. The Warrenton Sports Network reminds you at Main Street Real Estate, success isn't about trophies or titles. It's measured by one thing, your satisfaction. Main Street Real Estate, your home team from game day to closing day, proudly supporting Warrenton athletics in our community. So if you're just tuning in, Winfield won game number 1, 25-18 behind the kill shots of Marley Carson. They took game number 2, 25-9 behind the hot serving of Chloe Canoyer. Warrenton's kept it close here in game number 3. They lead 19-18, running behind the blocks of Klaus and Miller and the serving of Hankey. Another tough serve handled by Winfield. They get a free ball. Hankey settles it. Rudiger puts it to Miller. Oh, and she can't convert the point for Warrenton. All tied up now, 19-19. Punt to serve for Winfield. Miller to Klaus, and they can't get it over. (2019) now for Winfield. Punt serves from the left side. Hankey gets it. Inside to the net. Warrenton can't convert. 21-19. Coach Nelson's going to try to stop the momentum here with a timeout. Love what you see, fired up about what you hear, then why not make your brand part of the excitement? At the Warrenton Sports Network, we're more than just play-by-play. We're the heartbeat of local sports, celebrating the athletes, the fans, and the community that makes it all possible. Whether you're a small business looking to grow your reach or a proud supporter of Warrenton Athletics, there's a place for you here. You can reach a passionate local audience. You can support student athletes and hometown pride. We have flexible ad packages for every budget. If you're cheering from the stands, tuning in from home, or just want to see Warrenton thrive, your support matters. Let's team up and make some noise together. Advertise with us, support the game, grow your name. Contact the Warren County R3 School District office for more information. Donovan handles that. Rudiger outside. Cackley off the block. Back to Warrenton. Rudiger digs. Miller gets it over. Free ball for Winfield. They go outside. Miller with the dig. Rudiger sets it back to... Sorry, didn't see that it was. Carson off the block. Dug by Warrenton. They go outside to Cackley. And her shot finds the court. 21-20, Donovan to serve. Duncan checks back in for the Big Red. Warrenton trails by 1 late here in Game 3. Carson digs. They go outside to Schmidt off the block. Back to Schmidt again. She goes cross court. Donovan digs. Rudiger with the pass. She goes to Cackley and into the net. 22-20 now. Winfield's got a 2-point lead late. Aubrey Schott checks in, and she's going to do the serving for Winfield. Donovan's able to handle that. And ball sails wide. 23-20 now for Winfield. Ruder goes outside to Cackley. Her kill shot sails long. Game point now for Winfield, 24-20. Warrenton's got to dig in here. 1 point at a time, that's all it takes. Shot sails long. It was close. The officials confer, and they give the point to Warrenton. Rudiger to serve now, 24-21. Warrenton trails by 3. Jump serve, handled by Kassinger. They go outside to Conrad, and she puts it away. The game winner for Winfield. The final whistle's blown, but your journey's just getting started at Fastlane. We're all about keeping you moving, whether it's a quick bite of fresh brewed coffee or top-tier fuel. Fastlane delivers fast, friendly service every time, with clean stores, everyday essentials, and smiles to match. We're your reliable stop across the region. So wherever the road takes you after the game or any day, refuel your day at Fastlane. Welcome in, folks, to the Fastlane postgame show, your front row seat to all the action, analysis, and highlights from tonight's matchup. Powered by Fastlane, where convenience meets speed, and we're breaking down every big play, standout performance, and game-changing moment. Whether you're tuning in from the bleachers or catching us on the go, we've got everything you need to relive the drama, celebrate the stars, and look ahead to what's next. So buckle up, because the Fastlane postgame show starts now. All right, the key players, we're going to give our fourth and third stars are going to go to senior Kaylin Hankey, who did an outstanding job of serving, setting, and spiking as well, hitting for Warrenton. And another shout-out to sophomore Emma Klaus, who did a great job blocking the tough spikes of Karsten for Winfield. Our number 2 star is going to go to sophomore Chloe Canoyer for Winfield. She kind of led the Winfield Warriors in game number 2. She had an 8-0 run that really jetted the Winfield Warriors off to a big lead, and they never looked back in game number 2. And our number 1 star is going to be the senior outside hitter, Marley Karsten. She's just a killing machine. She had really led the way for Winfield, not only in game 1, but in all 3 games. She puts the ball away with that big left hand of hers, and just tough to handle at the net, and even serving from the 10-foot line, or spiking from the 10-foot line. She's just tremendous. So she's our number 1 star tonight. That's a wrap on tonight's Fastlane postgame show. Thanks for jumping on the court with us through every bump, set, and point scored. From clutch plays to unforgettable moments, we've covered it all, and the road ahead looks just as good. Next up, the Big Red will travel to Orchard Farm on Thursday, September 18th, to take on Orchard Farm in a GAC North contest. The next Warrenton Sports Network broadcast will be Thursday, September 18th, when we will broadcast our first soccer game of the season with Warrenton battling St. Charles High School. As of going into today, Warrenton's been undefeated this year. We look forward to broadcasting their game Thursday. Until then, this is Keith Brown reminding you to stay fast, stay sharp, and we'll see you in the Fast Lane.